On Sunday, March 1st, 2026, the harsh reality of regional conflict slammed directly into the civilian cruise industry. Docked at Zayed Port in Abu Dhabi, the German-flagged cruise liner Mein Schiff 4, carrying roughly 2,500 passengers and 1,000 crew members, suddenly found itself dangerously close to a massive military strike. The ship, operated by TUI Cruises, was concluding a 7-day Magic of the Orient round-trip voyage that had originated in Dubai. It was supposed to be a routine overnight stop before the final leg of the journey. Instead, around 4:30 p.m., the vessel was caught in the fallout of a massive regional escalation following the U.S.-Israeli military campaign against Iran, dubbed Operation Epic Fury. In retaliation, Tehran launched an unprecedented barrage across the Gulf. The UAE Ministry of Defense reported that its air defense systems had to intercept 165 ballistic missiles, 2 cruise missiles, and more than 540 Iranian drones. While most projectiles were destroyed mid-air, falling debris and direct hits across the Emirates resulted in at least 3 deaths and 58 injuries ashore. At Port Zayed, the specific target of the Iranian strike was the Al Salam Naval Base, also known as Camp de la Paix, an Emirati installation that hosts French military forces. According to defense officials, 2 kamikaze drones bypassed air defenses and crashed directly into a shipping warehouse at the base, igniting 2 large containers. For the tourists on the upper decks of Mein Schiff 4, the first sign of danger was a deafening explosion just meters away, followed by thick black smoke billowing into the sky. Panic swept through the vessel as emergency alerts screamed from every passenger's smartphone. The captain and crew broadcast urgent orders for everyone to evacuate the open decks, abandon balcony cabins, and gather immediately in the ship's theater. Witnesses reported a tense, claustrophobic atmosphere inside the hull, with many families losing their composure, crying, and fearing further direct collisions as the sounds of interceptions echoed outside. Fleeing the danger zone by sea quickly proved impossible. The critical Strait of Hormuz, the only maritime exit from the Persian Gulf, located just kilometers off the Iranian coast, was abruptly closed to all commercial shipping. The severe risk of navigating these waters was violently underscored on the exact same day when the Hercules Star, a merchant tanker, was struck by an unknown projectile near the strait's entrance, setting the vessel ablaze and forcing an emergency evacuation of its crew. With the sea route blocked and UAE airspace completely shut down due to attacks on airports, a domino effect of cancellations paralyzed the cruise industry. Mein Schiff 5, the sister ship, was completely locked down in Doha, Qatar. Passengers who had already boarded airplanes to fly home were forced to deplane and return to the ship for shelter, receiving terrifying missile warning alerts from Qatari civil defense. MSC Euribia. Carrying around 5,000 passengers, this massive vessel was forced to cancel its departure and remains docked indefinitely at Port Rashid in Dubai. Celestial and Euribia Cruises. Ships like the Celestial Journey, Celestial Discovery, and Euribia Manara had their departures suspended, with authorities strictly limiting or prohibiting passengers from disembarking. All upcoming regional sailings have been canceled indefinitely, and operators have removed future Middle Eastern itineraries from their websites. The Mein Schiff 4 and her fellow liners now function as fully provisioned floating bunkers, securely locked down in port. Tens of thousands of passengers remain trapped in a geopolitical limbo, waiting for a diplomatic breakthrough or a secure window to finally return home. A total of 6 cruise ships remain stuck in the Middle East, which has turned into a war zone following the joint US and Israeli attack on Iran on February 28, 2026. The situation has only escalated, with Iran retaliating violently. Vessels cannot sail to safer waters without entering the Strait of Hormuz, which is dangerously close to Iran and is currently closed to shipping. Current guests also remain stuck on board, as attacks on airports and airspace closures make flying home impossible. Through the impacted cruise lines are working to secure safe transport to get them home. These are the latest updates for the impacted cruise ships as of March 3, 2026, and Cruise Hive will continue to share more information as it becomes available.